it's going to take me somewhere.
On the record label of Peter Gabriel.
Yeah.
How did you exactly meet him?
Well, I was recording bass for my brother's first record in Real World Studios, and there was Peter rehearsing as well, and he introduced himself to us. But in his band was also his daughter Mel, who just moved to London near me, and she wanted to meet some people, so I sort of took her into my community of musicians, and we became good friends. And then she invited me on holiday with her and Peter and his wife and new 3-year-old son, and I got to know him there for 2 weeks on holiday in Sardinia.
You actually have been on holiday with Peter Gabriel?
Yeah, for 2 weeks. And then I became quite good friends with his 3-year-old son, and we played a lot. And then 2 months later, Peter needed a babysitter because he was coming to London to receive a big award, and I said I'd babysit. Thank you very much. And thank you. And so I was upstairs in the penthouse suite playing Pirates with Isaac, while downstairs Peter was with 2,000 people receiving the award. And then when he came back upstairs, I gave him an album of mine, or a small EP. Yeah. And he called me a few months later and said, I really love what you're doing, and I'd like to talk.
He was very impressed by your work.
Yeah.
Do you like Genesis and the work of Peter Gabriel?
Yeah, I didn't really know it so well at that stage, but I've got to know it obviously since then. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of respect for Peter. He's done a lot, and not just to the musical level, but on a humane level as well. And I think he's very, very, very much kept his feet on the ground with his success, and he's a very nice man to talk to.
Okay. Do you have the ambition to go into the studio with your complete family to do some kind of musical thing?
I think one day it'd be nice, but it's not one of our biggest ambitions.
Okay. Yeah.
But I think I'll work with Tom again, and it's just like I said again. With my family, it's more of an organic thing. It's not like we plan this. Next year in March we're going to make an album, a family album. It's nothing like that. It's just we're just on our own journeys, and when we meet at the right time, we meet. Okay.
What's your biggest ambition at the moment? Because you have 2 records released to date. What are your plans now? Just start working on the third really quick, or just promote yourself a lot? Or?
This album is my first official release, and the plan is to release it globally. But at the moment, it's just France and Netherlands and Switzerland, Belgium, and Luxembourg, but we're going to spread out to the UK and the rest of Europe, and then to America, and then probably to Asia. So it's 2 years really of promoting this album, and when I get chances and opportunities, I'm going to try to write as many songs as possible, but it's going to be tough.
Okay. What would for a listener, what would be the perfect place to listen to Hobo?
For a lesson?
For a listener.
Oh, listener,
yeah.
sorry.
What would be the perfect place to listen to Hobo?
In whichever place that your listening is most powerful. I mean, for some people that might be a car, their car. For other people it might be a Walkman or stereo. For other people it might be in a cafe, hearing it on the radio. I don't know. I mean, people have different moments of inspiration, and I don't want to say this is how you should listen to my music. It's just in whichever way it inspires you best.
Okay. And what kind of mood were you when you were writing the record?
The whole record?
No, a certain maybe. Did you made the one song, then wait for a period, and then make another song? Or were it patches of songs like?
It was just. I mean, my oldest song is probably "Calling Me," which I wrote 6 years ago, 6 or 7 years ago maybe, and so I've been singing that song a long time. I wrote "Hobo" 4 years ago, so I've been singing that all over, America and UK, around Europe. It's had a life already, so there's not really been a fixed structure.
Okay. Did you ever expect that 7 years ago, when you wrote that song, that you would came this far?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And why did you expected that?
Well, I didn't expect it actually. No, I didn't expect it, but I just kind of knew that if I continued to work hard and do what I love doing, which is music, it's going to take me somewhere. And I don't know where it's going to take me. Like I say in My Life as a Duck, I don't know where I'm going or from which place I have come. But as long as I'm still floating, which means as long as I'm in the world of music and doing what I'm doing, then that can be changed. Like the don't can be undone.
Okay. Thanks for your time.
My pleasure.